Most people think the tundra is empty, lifeless, a frozen wasteland where nothing really thrives. That assumption couldn't be more wrong. And once you understand who actually survives here, it completely changes how you see this place. Life in the tundra isn't about comfort or abundance. It's about endurance, timing, and winning a daily fight against the cold. Every species here has made a deal with the environment, and the price of failure is extinction. The polar bear is the most famous resident, but not for the reasons people usually think. This isn't just a giant white predator wandering the ice. It's a walking survival machine. Its black skin absorbs heat, its hollow fur traps air, and its massive paws act like snowshoes and paddles at the same time. But here's the part that really hooks you in. Polar bears don't actually live on land the way you'd expect. Their real home is the moving ice itself. As the ice shifts, cracks, and disappears, the bear's entire world shifts with it, forcing this apex predator to constantly adapt or starve. Right behind it comes the Arctic fox, a creature that proves size doesn't matter nearly as much as strategy. When winter hits and food disappears, this fox doesn't panic. Its fur changes color to blend perfectly into snow. Its hearing can pinpoint prey moving beneath layers of ice. And it will follow polar bears for miles just to scavenge leftovers. It's not glamorous, but it works. In a place where calories are currency, being clever is more valuable than being strong. Then there's the caribou, which turns survival into a massive group effort. These animals migrate farther than almost any land mammal on Earth, crossing frozen rivers and endless plains just to find food buried under snow. What most people don't realize is that their hooves are built like tools, wide and sharp enough to dig through ice. Their noses warm freezing air before it hits their lungs. Even their migration isn't random. It's timed to outrun insects in summer and starvation in winter. Miss that timing, and the entire herd pays for it. The muskox looks prehistoric, and honestly, that's fitting. This species survived the Ice Age by refusing to run. Instead of fleeing predators, muskoxen form a tight defensive circle, horns outward, calves protected in the center. Their thick underwool, called kivyut, is warmer than sheep's wool and softer than cashmere. In temperatures that would kill most animals in minutes, musk oxen simply stand their ground and wait it out. Arctic hares might look harmless, but they are shockingly tough. They can sprint across snow at highway speeds, leap over frozen obstacles, and survive temperatures that freeze exposed skin almost instantly. Their seasonal color change isn't just camouflage, it's survival math. White in winter avoids predators. Brown in summer blends into tundra plants. Every detail of their body screams efficiency, because in the tundra, inefficiency gets you eaten. Few animals represent tundra survival better than the snowy owl. This bird doesn't just endure the cold, it dominates it. Unlike most owls, snowy owls hunt during the day, scanning open tundra for lemmings. When lemming populations explode, snowy owls raise large families. When food crashes, they migrate vast distances without warning. Their entire population rises and falls with one tiny prey species, making them living indicators of tundra health. Lemmings themselves might be small, but they are the engine of the tundra ecosystem. These rodents tunnel under snow, feeding on moss and grasses, staying warm while predators roam above. When lemming numbers rise, everything else follows. Owls, foxes, wolves. When they crash, predators struggle. The tundra doesn't revolve around the biggest animals. It revolves around the most abundant ones. Reindeer, often confused with caribou, deserve their own place in this story because of their relationship with humans. Indigenous Arctic cultures have relied on them for food, clothing, and transportation for thousands of years. Reindeer can see ultraviolet light, helping them spot food and predators in a blinding white landscape. That single adaptation gives them an edge that humans could never naturally develop, proving that survival here isn't about strength, but perception. The Arctic wolf is smaller than its southern relatives, but don't let that fool you. Smaller bodies lose less heat, and these wolves operate with ruthless efficiency. They travel enormous distances in search of prey, often going days without food. When they succeed, nothing is wasted. Every hunt matters, because failure isn't just hunger, it's death. Finally, there's the tundra swan, a reminder that not all survival stories are about staying put. These birds migrate thousands of miles to breed in the tundra's brief summer, raising their young in a window that lasts only weeks. They arrive, nest, hatch, and leave before winter fully returns. Miss that window, and the next generation doesn't happen. Their entire life cycle is balanced on perfect timing. The tundra isn't empty, it's precise. Every species here is tuned to a razor-thin margin of success, where one bad season can rewrite the future. Once you see that, the tundra stops looking like a frozen wasteland and starts looking like one of the most intense survival arenas on the planet.